Good morning, student. I once again welcome you in this online audio video lecture. Student, today we are going to start the second unit of our syllabus, and that unit is concerned with poems. There are two poems, and today we are going to see the first poem of second unit. The name of poem is River. It is written by A.K. Ramanujan. First of all, we will see some introductions about the author, that means the A.K. Ramanujan, and then we will see the actual poem. So, let's see who was the Ramanujan and what was his speciality. The full name of A.K. Ramanujan is Atipat Krishnaswamy Ramanujan. Was a poet, folklorist, translator, playwright, scholar, and cultural historian who wrote both in English and in Kannada. So, who is this Ramanujan? He is a poet. You know the meaning of poet. A person who writes poetry is called the poet. And folklorist. Folklorist means a person who collect the folklores. That means uh, tale which or the story which we have, which our grandfather and grandmother tell us, story related to supernatural elements or any other things or suppositions. That story a person collect, and that collector of such stories is called folklorist. Translator, he is also translator. Playwright means a person who write play, or we can say the drama. Scholar and cultural historians who wrote both in English and in Kannada. So he wrote in both language, not only in English but in his mother tongue language, that is the Kannada language. He also contributed to the cultural studies in Tamil, Telugu, and Sanskrit. So whatever cultural activity is there, cultural studies is there, whether that activity is going on in Tamil, Telugu, or Sanskrit language, he contributed even to those language also. Originally from Mysore, he taught in several American universities. So he is from the Mysore, the famous place in our India, but he is not restricted. His studies, his teaching is not restricted only in India, but he also goes abroad, particularly in America, and taught in number of university in America. Most of the Ramanujan poetry was written in English while he was in the USA. So when he was in USA, he wrote most of his English poems. Though modernist in style, his poetry reflects the traditional Hindu upbringing he had. So his poem written in a traditional manner, in modern manner. There are modern techniques he used while writing poem, but the content of the poem, uh, when we see the content of poem, we see the impact of Hindu traditions, because he was born and brought up in Hindu family, and that's why the influence of his upbringing is clearly seen in his poems. The heart of his poetry is India and Indian culture. That's I said earlier. The heart, the content, the main content and main gist of his poems, his most of poems are related to India and Indian culture. That's why it is said the heart of his poem is India and Indian culture. Ramanujan had a keen eye for the specific of an object a situations, and his poems are sketches with incisive, revealing comments on their subject. So he has a keen eye. Whatever he see, whatever he observe minutely and present them in his poems in a very exact manner. And he is expert in that task. A river was was published in Strider's Ramanujan's first book of poems. These poems, which we are going to see today, this was published first upon in the Strider. This is the first book of Ramanujan's, which was dealing with poems. The poet used wit, irony, humor, and vivid imaginary. Now, what does this words indicate? Wit. Wit is a word which is used to indicate our common sense, our humorous capacity, our intellectual capacity, our quick intellectual capacity. Whatever we think quickly, and it is also called the humorous or capacity. So he had the wit, irony. So what is this irony indicate? Irony means to say something in indirect manner. The content is different, but the meaning which come out of that content is different. We want to say something, but we use different word, not the exact words. Suppose in Marathi we say तू खूप हुशार आहे, माहीत आहे तू खूप हुशार आहे. पण ॲक्च्युली आपल्याला म्हणायचं असते की तू किती बुद्धू आहे हे मला माहीत आहे, पण आपण शब्द कोणते वापरतो? तू खूप हुशार आहे. आय नो यू आर व्हेरी इंटेलेक्च्युअल्स, बट इन फॅक्ट वी वॉन्ट टू से you are a stupid persons. That is the irony. So he had the skill of using that irony. Humor. Humor means to make someone laugh, smile, use such a words and speak such a words that makes others laugh. And vivid imaginaries. So whatever he see, he depict them in vivid manners or exact manners. That's why all these things found which we find in his poems. So as well as the irregularity of the forms and the absence of rhyme is a typical of his styles. So irregularity of form and absence of rhymes. In his poems, we doesn't get the rhymes, and there are number of irregularity. There is not the regular form of writing poems. All this finds in his poems. The river in the poem is the Vaigai. Here you must take the note that there may be objective questions on these poems, and what is the river indicate in the poems. You have to answer it by selecting a proper answers, proper options. That's why you must keep in mind that the river which is depicting here is Vaigai, which flow through the ancient culture center of Madurai, the city of temple and poet. The poem record two different sides of the river in different seasons. In summer, the river dried to a trickle. During the rain, the full force of Vaigai is unleashed within the very first half hour of the flood. So, the Vaigai river is depicted here. The two faces of this river, we can see the two faces of this river in the poem. The first face which we see in the season of summer. At that time, the river dried to trickle because there are no water, there are no sufficient water. That's why river shrink to a trickle, is because of less water. And when the rainy seasons comes, we see the floody condition of the river, because water flow in such a excessive manner that there comes the flood. The poem also paint a picture of people of the city and of their callous indifference to the utter destructions caused by the flooding river. So, in this poem, we get not only the two faces of one and same river, first in the first in the season of summer, and second in the season of rainy seasons, but also we get the depictions of those people of that city who shows their callous indifference to the utter destructions. They don't have any concerns for what happens in what's happened when the excessive waters comes or when the floods come. They shows their indifference to the tragedy which cause the river in rainy seasons. So all this has been depicted in the poems river. So students, we will start the actual poems in the next video. So take care.